line full, but I'm going to pull this back and I'll show you. So right now the line's holding water for almost 40 feet because of that tree root ball. And if I let this sit long enough, you'll see the water will just stop and sit and not move because of that tree root. Sometimes it gets in there so thick that water doesn't even want to pass through it. At about 45 feet, we'll see the clearing out, and you'll be able to see the pipe condition there. See how the water's just sitting? It's really not moving at all.
Oh.
Yeah. What happens is the crock pipe or clay pipe, whatever you'd like to call it, where they make their connections, section to section, is the connection itself deteriorates, and that's how tree root gets in. So right here you'll be able to see the end of the water. So there's the end of the water. So that whole line is holding water due to that tree root. So this is your crock pipe here, and I didn't see any issues with this part of the pipe at all. So I look for bellies, cracks, misalignments, and breaks, of course. So the pipe is in relatively good condition. That's just calcium buildup around the coupling connection there, and that will be taken out. What I'm going to recommend you do is you have what they call an expandable cutter. If you have 4 inches of tree root that big big as your pipe, somebody will come and just put a 2-inch cutter on it, put a 2-inch hole through your 4-inch tree root. You don't want that. So the cutter goes in closed. It opens up as it gets into the pipe to the wall of the pipe and cuts at the wall so it gets it all out. And that's what you need to do here.
And you'll put that in
my report.
Okay.
Along with this video goes in my report too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now, how hard or easy is it to get rid of the tree root?
Well, that's the thing. What you want to do is you want to have a camera inspector on hand, or if the contractor that does the work, hopefully he has a camera. Because what you want to do is you want to say, okay, clean this out. He says it's cleaned out. Now you need to prove that it's cleaned out, right? You don't want to pay for something and it not be cleaned out. So he'll put a camera in and say, still some in there. So let's go back in again, and try to get all that tree root out. I think with that tree outside, it's a smaller tree. I don't think it's growing down the line, and a lot of times it does. That's when it's really hard to get out. I think you just have a tree root ball in there that you need to cut out. It's going to get washed into the city sewer across the street, and you just have to do some maintenance on this every 3 or 4 years. That's all. But you definitely want to have a camera. Try to get a contractor that has a camera so that he can do both.
Is that something you do?
I don't do anything except camera work. Yep. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome.